Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, my name's Melinda and I post cute cozy vlogs and I sometimes post crochet content as well. And in this video we're gonna stop procrastinating and we're finally going to start our dream crochet business from scratch, literally from 0 followers. I hope you have your notepad out, a little book to write everything down, because these tips are tips that are actually gonna help you and are not as basic as most of the tips that people usually give when starting a business. Social media is your shopping point. Like, that is what you're gonna use for all of your marketing, how you're gonna engage with customers, how you're gonna let people know about your business. It's free and you don't need to pay for a website. You have to maximize. You have to download all of the social media apps you could possibly think of. TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp Business for some people, Facebook if you're on Facebook. Just use all of those platforms. That's how you're going to reach more people and you're going to advertise your business and you don't even have to pay for it. Tip number 2 is that branding matters more than perfection. You need to have an established look for your brand. For an example, mine is very cutesy, whimsical. I use a lot of pinks and whites and some soft blues, and it kind of feels like a little fairy book as you're like scrolling on my page. You should have a specific look for your crochet business. People should be able to recognize your business just from the aesthetics and the way you present yourself online. For an example, other crochet artists, like, they post mostly like alternative people type stuff, like goth stuff, or like really cool whimsical stuff, or like earthy girl aesthetic. Like, if your target audience is more like the earthy girls, then you can have like cute little like maxi skirts you crochet and just feel that vibe. Like, have some Lauryn Hill playing in there. You know, you just have to look like your brand. Like, you are the face of your brand, so you just have to maximize that with the aesthetics of everything. Because if I'm going on your page and your crochet business and I just see products, there's no vibe, there's no you, I'm more likely not to follow your account because I don't know who you are and it's just a bunch of products. But if you're talking and you have a certain vibe to you, then I'm more likely to hit the follow button on your crochet business. People remember how your page makes them feel and not how perfect the crochet is. Tip number 3 is that custom orders sell more than readily available items. I've noticed that for my scrunchies and headbands and cute little keychains, those do really well, but people want the option to be able to send you pictures from their Pinterest and say, hey, can you make this? So you should make it a point in your business to always mention that you take custom orders. For me, it's on my bio that I take custom orders, and people already know because I have a highlight dedicated to talking about how I can do anything that they ask me to do. Which brings me to like the same mini point in this third point, is that you need to know how to crochet without watching tutorials. I'm not saying that as a beginner you cannot start a crochet business. I started my crochet business when I could literally only make a shrug. But I'm saying you need to normalize branching out of your skill and also knowing how to freestyle, like what is that word? Freehand, that's the word. You need to learn how to freehand a lot of your crochet designs, because sometimes people will ask you, oh, can you make this? And you should be able, as a crochet artist, to recognize stitches just from pictures, and you should be able to be like, oh, this artist probably did decreases here and they did increases on this side and this and this and this, because you've already mastered the craft and the skill, instead of just always knowing how to follow tutorials, because sometimes you're not going to find tutorials for the things that your clients want, and that way you just lost a potential customer. So then now I'm gonna give you a content strategy if you're doing this full-time. And if you're doing this part-time, you can just try to fit this into your schedule. That will work best for you. But here are my tips on how to post like in a week, basically. I don't follow this set schedule because myself as well, I am a part-time crochet artist. This is not my job full-time, and if it is, then you can follow the schedule T for T, and if you don't, then you can just take some ideas from the tips that I'm gonna give you. Like, your weekly content schedule can be 2 process videos. So the process videos is the before after type videos. So you're filming yourself crocheting the beanie, maybe you can do a voiceover, or you can just do a crochet this beanie with me type of video. That's fine, it will still reach somebody. Even if you get one customer from it, that's a customer, and that's what we want. We just want to build proper engaging customers that will be our customers for a long time. So you're gonna have 2 process videos, just crocheting the item. That's like 30-second video. You can film it in your room, just there with your tripod, or just put your phone somewhere that it will stay still and you crochet. You change the angles, you know, that's 2 process videos. Then 1 storytelling video, why you started making the item, or you just talk about the item. There's a video on my page of what I made in a week. That video did really well because it showed that like, oh, like this girl's a crochet artist. I want to see what crochet artists do with their time. So I talked about how I made some Jesus beanies, the one that I'm wearing right now, and how this one flopped and the other one was better. That's another thing, relatability. Now you're even reaching your fellow crochet artists, and let me tell you why that is a very important thing. You want to be mutuals. Please follow other crocheters back. Like, don't be that guy that doesn't follow anyone. Please follow other people back. Like, you're not a celebrity, you're trying to build a community here. We're not trying to have fans, we're trying to have consistent customers who love our work and will support us for years, okay? Yeah. So follow other crochet artists. I stress this tip the most because there were times when I had a customer send me a picture and I didn't know how to go about it, and I literally texted one of my mutuals on TikTok and said, hey girl, can you look at this and tell me what you think the stitch is, because I really can't tell how they did it. And she helped me out, and guess what, I was able to make it for my customer and I sent it out to her. You need to build those relationships. They're so important, especially in the country that you're at. Because in Zambia, I started following these 2 girls that crochet there, and they're so sweet. And I was able to know where to get cheaper yarn, where they get their hooks, where they get like their little safety eyes and stuff like that, because you need to have those relationships, because they help your business in the long run. I am telling you, that should have been my other tip, like, build crochet relationships with other crochet artists. It's so important. Then 1 educational tip. Then you can do a video about like, okay, I crocheted this beanie and here's what I learned. I learned how to do tapestry crochet the right way, and I talked about it in a video where I was talking about how, oh, I did this beanie and this is the first one and it didn't come out right because the whole writing isn't showing, and I did a second beanie and the writing was showing much better. You see, you've already taught other people that like you can just try again. Sometimes it takes practice. That's gonna reach other crocheters. They're gonna relate to that, they're gonna share that, they're gonna follow you. And what do you want? Crochet relationships. You want to know where you can get cheaper yarns, hooks, all these little things that you wouldn't have known if you didn't build these relationships. And then 1 sub post could be just like a picture of the item you made and like a little cute caption. It says, oh, I'm making these amikimuris, bunnies, so you can DM to order these for your loved ones. Stuff like that. Also, I think I need to stress more the you're selling a feeling and not a product, right? I made these really pretty bouquets, right? I was going crazy with that bouquet launch that I was doing because I wanted people to feel like, oh, they need to buy this product because it makes sense to buy it. It's not just flowers. They don't die. The flowers don't die. That should make you feel something like, oh my gosh, let me get my girlfriend these flowers and I'll tell her like I bought her flowers that will never die, like the love I have for her. That could literally be the caption of one of your videos. You have your cute little crochet bouquet there and you write, POV, you bought her flowers that never die. Someone is gonna see that his girlfriend's birthday is coming up, and right now use the seasons for your advantage. Valentine's Days, Girlfriend's Day, Christmas time, birthdays. You're going to use those things to make people feel something. You could just do a simple thing. You just crocheted your little crochet teddy bear, right? A little Snoopy or something. You crochet your little Snoopy and then you have a little bouquet. Put those things next to each other and then you write there on the top like, POV, he got you the cutest gifts for Valentine's Day. Don't you think that a girlie is gonna see that video and probably send it to her boyfriend, or at least repost it? And then if her boyfriend is a good man, he's gonna go through her repost and see that, guess what? You just had a customer. Because when I did a video on my main page talking about cute gift ideas for your girlfriend. That video has 300 saves, if not 200 saves on TikTok. And guess what? I got 5 inquiries because of that video about crochet flowers. So I'm telling you, you need to basically touch people where it hurts, and not in a bad way. Like, make people feel something. You need to get out of this mindset that you're selling a product. You're not selling a product, darling. You're selling a feeling. You're selling love. You're selling, as a crochet artist, just think of yourself as like a little Cupid that is just trying to spread love everywhere, because people will DM you saying, I want to give for this person. You need to be like a little Cupid. You're like a wing woman to these people. You're a wing woman. You're telling people, oh, you want to buy your best friend this? Like, I have some, this is in your budget line. You need to be best customer service of your life. You need, oh my gosh. That brings me to the last tip. People will never forget how you make them feel. I have had customers text me and tell me that I have like the best service they've ever experienced from a small business, because I was polite. I use emojis when I'm talking. If you texted a business right now and said, hey, I saw Crocs on your page, how much are they? Then they're like, it's 350 rands. No emoji, no enthusiasm. No, hey girl, like, have some enthusiasm. Even if you're having like a really boring day and you're just not in the mood, rather delay answering a customer, because you could just lose a customer because they felt like your vibe was off. So that brings me to my last tip. Your customer service game should be tea. Like, you should be treating your customers like they're royalty, because these are the people who are literally using their hard-earned money to give it to you. And then, like, just be polite, be engaging, be polite, be nice. These people are using their money and taking time out of their day to order from you, and you should receive that with so much gratitude, because they could literally just not do it. So that's my last tip, is be kind to your customers, be kind to people who are inquiring. I know sometimes people are rude, sometimes people are dismissive, but you are going to be remembered, because someone might be talking about your business to their friend, then someone's like, oh, that girl was so rude. You can be the nice one even though someone is being dismissive to you, because you're the brand, you're the business, you're the one who would like people to buy from you. So that's my final tip. Like, right now, Valentine's Day is coming up. My sister, get on that Valentine's Day train like you're crazy. Like, talk about Valentine's Day on all of your posts right now, because everyone is looking for gifts. Like, you need to know what's going on in the seasons as a crochet artist. It's Valentine's Day, you're posting gifts, you're posting crochet flowers, you're posting bunnies, and you're posting cutesy girly things, because the boys want stuff to buy for their girlfriends right now. You're gonna use that for your advantage. That's what I meant to say. Helps, and you have to have a good quality camera, because people are more likely to swipe up if the camera quality is not that good. And then you can also do packaging orders videos. By the way, you don't need to actually have orders to do packaging orders videos. Just pretend that you are packaging an order for people. That way, that makes people feel like, oh, someone is buying from her, so I probably should as well. People buy from people that they think people have also bought from, if that makes sense. Then you can also do a cute aesthetic crochet video where like you're just like crocheting and like you're out on a little picnic. I did one of those videos for my new account and it did really well. It attracted like, I think, a good 20 new followers, which is a lot because I started that account in November and I got 1,000 followers in December. So that's a lot of progress. And then you can also do like before and after, some transitions. You can just do like a yarn and then you show the finished product. Those also really do well sometimes when when TikTok picks them up on the right places. And while I'm talking about all of these videos, you need to post these videos on both Instagram and TikTok. Like, just recycle the video, just keep posting it like that, because when you're posting a video on TikTok, there's an option that it saves to your device without the watermark. So you can just recycle those, post it on YouTube Shorts, or you can post it on Instagram Reels. That's pricing. So with pricing, this is a touchy subject for every crochet artist and any fiber artist for that matter, because we tend to undervalue our work because we're too afraid to price people too high, and then maybe people won't buy if it's overpriced. Here's the thing, if the price scares you, then it's probably the right price. That's just how it is, because crochet takes hours to do. It takes hours to learn a new skill. Worse, when someone orders a custom thing, you're having to literally design it from scratch in your brain. That's labor, that's time, that's effort. That should all be going into your pricing. So the best way that I can do it for you guys, okay, so I'm from Swaziland, right? I'm from Eswatini, right? So I'm gonna be using rands or like emalangeni for the Swazis that are watching this. But for the American girlies, just use this, but then just do exchange rates. And then for the Zambian girlies probably watching this, then do the same thing, because it's basically the same morale, just change the currency to fit your niche and to fit your yarn prices and all of that. So basically what I do is materials, so the cost of the yarn. For an example, one ball of yarn in Swaziland is 35 rand, right? So and then I plus that with the amount of hours it takes to make the piece, right? And then times the skill value. How long, what type of skills did I use for this? Did I use normal stitches like single crochet, double crochet, or did I have to learn Tunisian crochet, tapestry crochet, filet crochet? If it's like a higher skill value, like that takes a certain level of being at a crochet's level to do, then that increases the price of the item. And then plus my profit as a crochet artist for all of that, then that's how I price my items. So it's basically like the labor, the hours, labor and hours is the same thing. The hours, the materials, and then the skill that it took, plus a profit for myself, and that's how I price my crochet items. I hope that makes sense. So that's how I do my pricing, and I think that's the best way that you can do it as a crochet artist, so that you don't make losses unintentionally because you're too afraid to price people. Another tip is to sell feelings and not products. This stresses back to the point about the vibe and the overall aesthetic of your brand. So if you're like, and I'm just using the earthy girls as an example because I can't use myself as an example because that's too biased. So let's say you're an earthy girl, right? You love waist beads, you listen to Lauryn Hill, and you listen to Erykah Badu, and you just love the earthy girl aesthetic, and that's your general vibe. So what you're gonna do is try to branch out and use that style, your individual style, and like try to exude it into your page. So basically just think, if I was a canvas, what would I look like? And then you design your page like that. Back when I first started, my page was very mixed matched. You know, I would do different things, different backgrounds. Now I think I'm able to make more cleaner looking content, and content that feels like me with the best representation, because I can try to reach all the masses, but like it's kind of impossible to reach every single person on earth. So just try to make sure that you don't lose yourself in trying to like make all the products imaginable. Just tell people that you do take custom orders, but then your page should just exude your vibe and your aesthetic. Don't try to like be an earth girl, then you're a whimsical girl, then you're a gothic girl, then you're an alternative girl. I mean, if you want to do that, like go ahead, but then that's what's not gonna make your brand stand out. You just look like any other crochet artist that there is. My little tip for you, because I'm a psych major and I've had a crochet business while being in university, if you're doing this as a little side hustle and it's not your full-time job, even if it's your full-time job, crochet can lead to burnout. Crocheting for long periods of time, especially when you're making it a business, can cause a lot of mental health problems for you, because your body's tired, your mind is tired from trying to figure out certain things, or if you're just burnt out, you're more likely to not be able to create anything. So just make sure to take breaks. There was a time at some point when I was just like really tired, and I had been crocheting so many orders for a week that a client had texted me and asked if I could make a really long cardigan, and I told her that right now I'm not taking any orders. Like, just I closed, like, I'm not taking commissions, and I put that on my page, that like a public notice that like I'm not taking any commissions for this week because I'm just trying to take care of myself, and that's okay. You're not a machine, you're a human being, and you need to normalize taking breaks as a crochet artist because it can genuinely affect your health in a really bad way down the line. I've heard crocheters that have arm problems, now their wrists are hurting, and now they have to wear those tension gloves all the time. You don't want to get to that point, so you need to normalize taking breaks for yourself. And then here are some cute small bonus tips for your crochet business that I may have missed in the first main tips of the video. You have to be engaging and nice to customers. Your customer service game needs to be top level stuff. You need to use emojis when you're talking to people, exclamation marks, say hello, say I hope you're doing well when you're addressing customers. Like, be the nicest person like ever, that like people remember how you make them feel. I still remember people that I've bought from that were dismissive, and right now I would never buy from those people again because I still remember how they were so dismissive, and I was using my money that I worked really hard for to support their business, and they just seem to be like whatever about it. You need to be kind and you need to be engaging to your customers because they're using their money to support you. And then number 2, you need to post on social media. I understand that most businesses do this mistake of like coming soon, or oh, I'm gonna start posting when I get 100 followers. You're not gonna get followers if you don't post. What are we following? What are we supporting? There's nothing on your page. What am I following for? You're gonna get customers and you're gonna get followers from actually posting. Why would I follow a page that says coming soon? What's coming soon? Who are you? Please post your content because that way I know what I'm following for. The final tip is just understand that people are different. Some customers will be nice, some will just talk to you like it's really not a big deal. But you need to stay content with that. You're a brand. You are going to be polite even if someone is being dismissive to you. But what you're not gonna do is undervalue your work. Do not undervalue your work. You're going to make so many losses and other people will be happy that they got a good deal. And also understand that not everyone values small businesses because they don't rate us. Because there are people that will come to you and be like, oh, can I have a discount? Or yo, this is so expensive. You just gotta minimize that part. You just gotta quiet that noise, okay? Because those are not your consistent customers. They're gonna talk their talk and that's fine. We just gotta ignore that. And you just have to not undervalue your work. You just need to keep posting, be consistent. Consistency beats talent any day. Like, it beats talent any day. But also remember not to be consistent for the sake of being consistent, but actually put out really good content, because what is the point, you know? But yeah, those are all my tips for how to start a successful business in 2026. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys had your notepad out and you were able to write down these ideas and you actually use them and you stop procrastinating and you actually start your dream 2026 business this year. I wish you the best of luck, and yeah, bye.